I often like to come back to a prompt or reflection about like what is your ideal day and being able to live that out as much as
Hmm.
possible, whether right now like you are just starting out and you aren't able either to have the resources, whether that's like financially, timing wise, etc., like energetically, just based on your capacity on a day-to-day basis, but being able to sprinkle some of that in and have more clarity of what could your ideal dream day look like so that you can get to a point where you just have that day to day or like weeks and
Hmm.
years on end, you know, is a beautiful thing. But by not having it actually in mind at all, you just don't know where to start.
Yeah, and you don't know when you're succeeding either, because you that part of that is redefining what success is for you and making that tangible and achievable. It reminds me of that TikTok trend that was going around a while ago. I think I posted about it in here where you describe what your dream life is like in the future, and then you ask AI to reverse engineer that and like give you a day in the life of your future self. But then I asked it to help me close the gap between that and now. And it was really eye-opening because you realize that it can be a very gradual transition when you know what you're looking for. But if you don't know what you're looking for, then it just becomes this like, oh, in 10 years' time, it's going to look like this. But you have to know how to bridge the gap and break it down. And I realized that things like going for a swim in the middle of the day or like hanging out with my friends at the weekends or not checking my email for 12 hours if I don't want to. Like things like that I could do now, which made me realize I'm much closer to that than I thought I was. And so it's kind of a psychological trick in a way, but it's really effective.
It is one of those things that like to almost like check yourself as well to your point about like yesterday I was just out at brunch with like four of my other friends in the middle of the day on a Monday and it was just like, these are the luxuries of life that I like live for and being able to just have some moments to appreciate that and like how far it's come to build it because yeah, you need to like set yourself up for success and have that momentum in order to keep going with it too. It's not like you
Yeah.
just show up and decide one day that I want this to work. Like you need to put it in to motion also.
Yeah. And someone was sharing in our community yesterday that they realize that Sundays have just become super relaxing and nice now because they know that any work that they do is enjoyable and it's fun and it's the way they want it to be.